a good one in store, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Tennessee Titans. As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Dragon 60. Let's get it.
And Richardson will throw to start out here. Pressure comes, and the Titans... bring him down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early second down and long.
Let's go now. Check, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 Lions.
Here's Richardson to throw. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And they're going to be staring at a third and long here. This defense for the Titans, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was pop free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long.
60, Panther 60, Panther 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
Now Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Richardson. Now he's going to step up and run. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
But one thing we talked about coming into this was we were never going to question the fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of the game. But ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and first downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He's going to air one out. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyler Warren, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Looking to put a drive together. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's tall. You look at this Colt defense. They've been excellent against the pass. The number 6 unit in the NFL.
You have to like the way that they played in the first month. They have to be very proud being a top 10 unit against the pass. Their goal, though, in this one, see if they can improve that ranking.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Now this is fielded in the end zone. And he'll be tackled inside his own 15. The decision to bring it out cost him some yardage. And good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Now, early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Stop, let's go now. 70 Lions. 19 tight, 19.
From the shotgun, Richardson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Get it. Come 19, 65.
Richardson looking to throw this. He'll dump this off to Taylor, complete. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I know where we're headed on this. Terrific catch, gets his feet down, sets up a 4th down and short situation. But I bet we're wondering, why didn't he get to the first down marker running his route? Am I correct?
You got to know where the marker is, right?
Got to figure it out. I know every receiver is taught that. Sometimes circumstances change it. At least they have an opportunity to make a decision with not much yardage to go.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a great play, but he could not pull it in. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And some room to maneuver. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing now, Ward. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Come on, come on.
Now Ward. And he comes back with one complete. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
And the Titans 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Viking 18.
Throwing is Ward. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Grover Stewart getting in there for the sack. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Here's Ward. Drops this underneath for Pollard. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Tony Pollard, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. You talk about this Titan defense. They currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
I always think back to what my defensive coordinator in college used to tell me. Playing against the run is 11 individual battles, man on man, and are you going to win that battle? You're going to whip the guy across from you and get to the ball carrier, wrap him up and put him on the ground, because the one thing he absolutely detested was yards after contact. Tackle him, put him down on the spot.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Here we go. Shot. Shot. Bronco 80. Warriors 70. 60 Bobcat. 60. 19 tight. Go.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Hurt. Yes.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a 1st down.
That was pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, Charles, as a defender yourself who made a few of those plays back in your day, I know you know there's no better feeling than a pick 6 for a defender.
And the big thing is when you take it and you realize you're out there and you've got a great chance to score, not to get overexcited and have one of the yard lines trip you up, or the turf monster, as we used to call it, knock you down before you get to the end zone. That didn't happen on that play. He carried it home.
And he returns this to the 22.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, yeah, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
18, 70 Timberwolves, 70 Rangers, 70 ready.
Now it's Richardson. That's caught left side by Hardman. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Through one quarter, 17-7 our score. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Okay, ready? 18, 5 here. 2, Mustang Knights.
Richardson looking to throw. To the left side, he's got Warren, the tight end. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
19 tight.
Back to throw now on 1st down. This one completes Alec Pierce. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Now he'll take this and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a 1st down himself.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Titans are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his 1st career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his 2nd one.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Shavarius Ward in on the tackle. The Titans at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Here's 2nd and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
To throw is Ward. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another 1st down at the Colts' 45-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Ward. That's complete to DK. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 8.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Again, it's Ward. And a quick throw here that's complete. Touchdown, Titans! Tajay Spears, 43 yards. And the Titans go up by 2 touchdowns. Now Joey Sly for the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
The score, Titans 21, Colts 7.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Richardson working from the gun. Has intercepted again. It's Richardson's third of the game. And the Titans are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Looking to put a drive together. They fake the handoff. Now Ward. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun again to Spears. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
On 3rd down, here's Spears. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 1st down, Titans, gain of 12.
First down.
Here we go, Jack.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard
To throw, here's Ward. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up Sackett.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 42-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Moore. That's dumped off to Pollard. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Ooh, I like it.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
4th down and less than a
On
yard.
4th down, on is the veteran, Joey Sly for the Titans field goal. Sly able to put this one through. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Now Richardson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now the the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. And they'll work with 4 receivers here on 3rd down and long. Richardson out of the shotgun.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away.
Harris now to return. Yeah, that's a pretty good one for the old average. 68 yards on the punt there. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room.
Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic. I think at the half that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Moore.
Got his man, and that's the rookie 4th-round pick.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Viking 18.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw again.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
But it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
70 Timberwolves. Warriors 70.
Ward from the gun on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Joey Sly on for the Tennessee field goal. A 43-yard.
Sly able to put this one through.
and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Go check.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Richardson.
He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken,
and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
and that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Play fake, here's Ward. Down the left sideline.
And all the way down to the 17-yard line. They get 17 down to the 17, and it's a first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains.
Come on, come on. Set. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready,
now Ward. Open man down the field. That's Eilmaner. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
That's another
On the jump.
First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Ready. Cut. 19, 18.
On play action, Ward.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked by Cameron Bynum. And the Colts are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
Cut 19!
And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
60, hot, 70, hot, 7.
Richardson going on 4th down.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Over the middle, he's going to find Manor. That'll give him 8 that time. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
At the 34-yard line.
Hand off to Spears.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
Throwing is Ward. He's got the open man. It's Manor.
Pushing his way through. Touchdown, Titans.
Eric Manor
With his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Titans will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Sly on for the extra point.
The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play.
And that flag accepted.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
And this one over the back line of the end zone, where they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
Looking to put a drive together.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Here we go! Here we go! Cowboy 80!
Now Richardson back to throw it.
Well, Fontana, that's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Now it's Richardson.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air. And defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Lets one go downfield for Pierce.
It's caught at the 10. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Alec Pierce.
His first touchdown of the new season.
And the Colts are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Richardson will throw for it.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Back now in Nashville. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Throwing now, Ward. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
And it is caught. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Excellent play there on third down. Give them 25 yards. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era. We think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
That'll be complete to Cockrell.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Here we go, here we go. 19, 60 by 60 by.
And here's a give to Spears.
And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. It'll be a pickup of 8 and a good first step there with second and goal coming up.
Come on, set. Hawk 70, Hawk.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Khalil Mullings, his first NFL reception, goes for 6. And the Titans are closing in on a third straight victory to start the campaign.
The extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
And this will be caught at the 30. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there for Indy. 53 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's first and 10 just outside the red zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on second and 10.
19 Lions.
Here's Richardson to throw.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack. It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for the quarterback.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
69.
4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. Got his man. It's Warren.
And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Looking to put a drive together.
They'll start on the ground with Spears.
Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now Levis. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll run with Spears.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10.
Off the play fake, Levis.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Here's Levis. That's to the tight end, Helm.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. The Titans on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, ready?
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
19 tight, 19.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Richardson looking to throw this.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. This is caught at the 20. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory.
56-yard gain on the play. That's another Colts.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Hot 70. Come on, come on. Set.
From the shotgun, Richardson.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Richardson looking to throw. Catch is made by Hardman.
A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Well, he's had the interception woes in this one, Charles, and that time a little bold to throw it into double coverage, but he beat the double coverage.
Yeah, but I admire that he still will challenge defenders downfield, even though the ball's been in jeopardy a few times in this game. A nice ball there.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all, and if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And now a run to Spears.
And a short pick up there down to about the 9. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
2nd and 9.
Right zero.
Running the jet sweep with Ridley. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Calvin Ridley,
his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year,
as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just haven't been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them, because just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a gain of 29. And the Colts, 1st down.
Now Jones.
Well, throw for Pittman is intercepted.
And Xavier Woods with a pick.
He's to the 15.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they got this game in the bag with this huge lead. And it's going to drive their coaches crazy, because they're telling them, play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
Spins through.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Let's take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their